What is good, YouTube? It's Booster Man back with another one. In today's video, I'm just going to be going over what you should be running for High Roller Goblin Cave. Now, these are my personal preferences and what I think is best for you to succeed in this. So what I run is Rage, so you get the increased strength by 15% and movement speed by 15%. You really need this to catch up to rogues and stuff when they're running away from you. Really needed, or even to get away, or escape from mobs of skeletons and stuff that's chasing you, and like hurry up and run over to a door, things of that nature. The first perk is Iron Will. Now this is a must. I'm saying you must have this. I'm not gonna lie. There's too many mages on solo high roller right now on the Goblin Cave. There's so many mages, and if you don't have this, you're gonna get slammed because your movement speed is just way too slow as a barb. They're gonna fry you. So I highly suggest having this. And for my second perk, I have Executioner, increased headshot damage with axes. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think that applies to Francesca's. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think it does. Adds 5 weapon damage to your axe attacks. You know, overall damage, faster you kill people, the faster you're gonna escape, I guess. I don't know. Kinda need that. Can't go wrong with that, 5 damage. And this one depends. So, I run this one if I have a chest piece. If you are wearing a tunic for your armor rating, so you're not dying as fast, and then use Berserker if you're using a tunic or any type of chest piece. If you're not running a chest piece, you gotta use Savage. Use Savage if you're not running a chest piece. If you are running a chest piece, use Berserk. Alright, and this right here, I think a lot of people get confused whether to use Achilles Strike or to use the Savage Roar. Now, if you're just starting out and you're not that good at Barb, I'd say use Savage Roar, especially if you're not good with the mobs and stuff. If you're always getting hit, I think Savage Roar is really nice to have. But if you know how to deal with all the skeletons and mobs and stuff without getting hit very often, then I suggest using this, because this is more PvP wise and this is more PvE wise. It can be used against PvP, but I don't really see a difference when I pop this in PvP. I think it's kind of useless if I'm going to be honest. This perk is essential for me to be able to kill people in high roller, especially rogues when they're trying to run away from me. Well, if you pop this and throw a Francesca axe at them, one of these, it will do almost half their HP, especially if they're moving while you hit it with them, they're going to lose half their HP, or maybe even more depending on what damage and what rarity of your Francesca you have. This also applies to your weapon. You can also pop this on your weapon, and if you hit them, that also decreases their movement speed by 10% and causes them 5 damage. So yeah, I use this. You can use that, but I use this for PvP. War Cry. I mean, you don't really have allies, so you don't need that. Blood Exchange. It's kind of useless, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't see why anybody would use that. Life Siphon is a 24 HP over 8 seconds while grant. I mean, I guess this perk is okay. I still would never use it, but 24 HP could save your life at any point given time. That could literally save your life. And yeah, I don't suggest using that one either. Now this one is really good for fighters. Really good, matter of fact. If you're using a felling axe and you're using this, and you hit a fighter, it's going to do a lot more damage. So if you're trying to deal with fighters a lot, I suggest using this. This also drains our HP pretty good against fighters, but I think this one's a little bit better. But you gotta be careful with using this one, because I'm pretty sure loss of 55 armor. Yeah, this one decreases your armor rating when you pop it. So you gotta be very careful when you pop it. Because if they hit you before you hit them, then you're kinda doomed. So, yeah, and I think that's it. I don't really know what else to cover, but this is what I run for Goblin High Roller. This is what I think is best. Like I said, if you're not wearing a chest piece, use Savage Roar. If you are using a chest piece, use Berserk. And yeah, actually, oh wait, I'll go over these. I'll go over the perks too. HP increased by 10%, kind of useless. Physical damage, but I went over that one. Two-hander. Now, if you're not using a horseman's axe and you're just using the two-handers, I would say this one's pretty good. I'd swap that one out with this. I'd swap those two out, because if you're using double axe or something, you probably won't always be hitting headshots. You'll probably be hitting more body shots, so I'd swap those two out. But if you are using Horseman's Axe or something like that, where you can hit headshots easier, I'd say use Executioner. Next one, Strength, Crush. You don't need this. This is only for Ruins, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Howling Crypts and the Howling, yeah, the High Roller. You really only need that perk for those. It's kind of useless in Goblin High Roller, since there's not really any doors that you can smash. Most of them are stone, so yeah, that's a pretty useless perk to have. Recovers 12 HP after killing a player. It's solos, so you won't really get 1v2'd that often, so you don't really need that. This one right here is mainly used for normals, for doing Lich and Ghost King. I don't see why anybody would use this other than to do bosses. If you're not doing bosses, I don't suggest having this. It's kind of useless if you're not doing bosses, but if you are doing bosses, it's a pretty decent perk. And yeah, I think I covered everything now. And for build wise, I say just try to get anything that is physical damage, true physical damage, strength, agility. I've seen some pretty OP agility builds. Strength, I say strength though. Strength is really good. It increases your HP and physical power. It's exactly what you want on a barb. And that is it for this video. Another thing, if you guys are hearing staticky noises / breathing, it's probably because I have to have my mic super close to my mouth, because my mic is broken. It doesn't pick up my audio unless it's super close to my mouth. So yeah, other than that, please like, comment, subscribe. Hope this video helped you out in any type of way, shape, or form. And until next time, peace out.